Hello, everybody. I'm John Evans, and you're watching another episode of Mid-Mod Money, the show that teaches you how to buy and sell vintage items for a profit. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Happy Monday, everybody. If you didn't hear, last week we hit 3,000 subscribers, and that is a milestone. And to commemorate said milestone, I believe I said I would give away this turtle, this beautiful wooden and some kind of metal total. So, if you want to find out who wins the total, 67 people commented, 67 subscribers, and they are put into the Mid-Mod Money prize wheel. We'll find out at the end of the episode who wins the total. Now, because it's the first Monday of the month, we are going to give away something next week. So, again, at the end of this episode, make sure you comment and you'll be put in next week's Mid-Mod Money prize wheel. So if you didn't hear that I gave something away last week because you didn't tune in, that's okay. You have a chance this week. We're doing it. It's an extra. 2 weeks in a row, we're going to give something away. That's what I envision this show becoming, just me giving all this stuff away. So let's hope we get there. More subscribers. It might happen. So let's get to this thrift store haul. And it's a thrift store haul. I think there's an antique mall item in here, but other than that, this was acquired entirely from thrift stores. And the first thing I found is an interesting one. I found this, I don't know, Wicker baby basket stroller thing for 99 cents, 25% off. So it was like 75 cents. And she ripped the tag. I wish she didn't take the tag off. She asked, "Can I take this off?" I go, "I don't care." I don't know why she did that, but trust me, this was 75 cents. And I told my fiance, my partner, my business, my lamp guy, my everything, I said, "Hey, I figure, I can get $7, $8 for this." So she's over there on the old internet and finds someone paid $24 for one of these not too long ago. So on eBay or Etsy, I'm not sure which one it was, but somebody paid $24 for I mean, I will file this under, I had no idea that someone would want this for over $20, 20 American dollars. But that's what I'm shooting for on eBay. I'm going to put this on eBay. If people are paying, if this is that hard to find where someone will pay $20 for a 75-cent Wicker stroller, I'm in. So let's call it a $20 bill. Next thing I found at Christian Crossing thrift store, I found this folk art. See the string? The string attaches to this doorknob, and these two ne'er-do-wells are about to get into some mischief. If you've ever seen it, this is folk art. Some guy did these probably in the 50s or 60s based on the age. What a weird thing. This connects. There's actually a hole in the doorknob. So this connects. You tie this onto the doorknob, this onto the tooth, and you hang them next to each other. Very unusual. I have not seen any comparable items on eBay. I think it's probably worth between 25 and 30 bucks. I see it as kind of kids' room stuff, but it's definitely handmade, definitely folk art, and super weird. So we know I love weird. Next thing I found, not so weird. I found this brass Buddah. I'm covering the price. Ooh, it's gleaming, shiny. This Buddah was 10 American dollars at my local Goodwill here in Oakland, Maryland. And while that is a fair amount of money, I did not hesitate because these are pretty rare. You see a lot of brass animals, things. You don't see a lot of brass Buddhas. I keep saying Buddah. Who did I hear say that? Anyway, so this is 10 bucks. I think I'm probably going to get about 26, 28 for the brass Buddha. Or Buddah, depending on how you want to say it, but 26 off of 10, I'll make the 16 bucks. I have no hesitation. Might even be a little more, so I didn't see one exactly like this on eBay or anything like that, so could be a little older than I think. Staying in the world of metallurgy, I don't get to say that word very often, metallurgy, I found this piece of folk art, this metal scorpion. Yeah, here I am. Rock you like a hurricane. Look at this scorpion. He was $6 at Englander's Antique Mall. That is here in Oakland, Maryland. $6. I did not hesitate. I love stuff like this. If this was in Goodwill, it'd probably be 3 or 2, but I found this for $6 American bucks, and he is handmade folk art, not signed. I don't know who made it, but because it's handmade and because it's a cool scorpion, it's probably worth 20 bucks. So I'm only going to make about 14 off of him, but I wasn't going to leave him there either. That cool metal scorpion. Next thing I found. Where did I find this? Goodwill here in my hometown of Oakland, Maryland. Boom. Boom. I don't even have to say it. This is Sears Merry Mushroom. As most of you know, Sears made a whole line of this pattern. It was on canisters. It was on paper towel racks. It was on everything. You could buy light switch fixtures, everything with this design. Very popular. This was $4 for the Sears napkin holder Merry Mushroom. These go for about 24 to 30 bucks. This is an extremely popular design. Don't ever pass up anything that has this on it, because there's somewhere someone wants that thing to complete their Merry Mushroom collection. Yes, that's right. Don't pass it up. Next thing I found. Now here's a great thing. Here is a great thing. I found this. This kind of bumpy ceramic is a lot of times Italian. And I saw this and I was like, oh, it's not really like 70s Italian because the color would be wrong. But I looked on the bottom and it does say Italy. Very scrawly. Italy. Anyway, this is a vase with a lid. And it's in good shape. Except for a tiny crack on the underneath of this top. Can you see that? Loss of paint. But I passed on this and went back the next day because I slept on it and said, you know, not everyone is a hardcore collector that needs to have something in mint shape. And an Italian vase, while I don't think this is Batossi, it's similar to a Batossi kind of feel. I don't know if this is Ray Moore. If anyone knows who made this kind of Italian vase in the 80s, let me know. All I know is worth about, I'm going to ask 26 bucks for this. So if I can make $22 off a vase with a chip, I mean, if this was mint, it might be 40, but it's still pretty nice to look at. I'm going to say $26 on the Italian vase. All right, we're down to 2 more things, and we're going to get the heck out of here. After you see what you're going to win, look at this. Give us this day our daily bread. Well, I like the sentiment. I know that's a Bible verse. This is $5. What it is to me is I think this is about a $35 needlepoint. Very good color. Very old. Very, dare I say, primitive. This is worth about 35 bucks off of 5. I'm going to make $30 off this cool cross stitch or needlepoint. It's not my cup of tea. You know, I like a, bless this house type of thing, but I'm not really a daily bread guy. I mean, I do want to eat, I would eat bread every day if I could. Some type of bread. This was found at Christian Crossing thrift store, and it's a beautiful, beautiful item. All right, we're down to our last thing. Make sure my computer's still working. All right, we're down to our last item. Where is she? Hold on. Stay right there. It's the first. This incredible sewing basket. Now, I know you're saying, why is he ending his show on a ordinary sewing basket? Well, this is no ordinary sewing basket. I found this for $4. Christian Crossing thrift store. $4. You hear me? And I've had sewing baskets. I've sold sewing baskets. But my research guy / fiance got online, found this pattern, found this exact pattern of sewing basket, and saw that one sold on eBay or Etsy for $80. I was going to put 23, 24 bucks on this and let her rip. I was going to make my 20 and get out of Dodge. Big mistake. I know there's a vintage sewing community. I understand this has value. I didn't know it had this much value. Sometimes you think you know what something's worth and you don't. Thank you to my research guy, Christy, for figuring out that this is about an $80 sewing basket. And remember, on these baskets, the pattern of the fabric is everything. If this was a colonial with eagles and, you know, stuff like that, not as valuable. But this colorful, awesome pattern got $80 for one. And I'm not saying it's going to get $80 every time, but it tells me that I should put it up very high, put it on eBay, and let someone who is looking for this nice, perfect condition sewing basket find that person, and they will buy it. So let's see what I spent. I spent $35.75 on everything. $35.75. When it's all said and done, through my booths at the antique malls, some eBay, I'm looking at $266 off of 35 bucks. And you can do it too if you keep watching my program, Mid-Mod Money. Remember to hit the like button. That way we can keep doing this. And let's see, through the Mid-Mod Money prize wheel, who wins the turtle. After that, I will show you what you will win next week. So good luck to you out there. If you were one of the 67 commenters, let's win that turtle. Well, that's disappointing because it is not a person's name. I'd like to associate the winner with the person. This is user LH7BC3US1D. Does that make sense to anyone who won that? Tell me what your name is in the comments. Tell me where you live. And email midmodmoney@gmail.com. Midmodmoney@gmail. Give me your address. I will send you. You're the winner of the total. Okay, now let's see. Got our last thing. Here's what you're going to win next week. All you have to do, be a subscriber, comment on this program, and we're going to do another giveaway next week, 2 weeks in a row, because of 3,000. So, couldn't have done it without you. Thanks for it. And here it is. Beautiful import trivet with a beautiful 70s, maybe 60s design. Could be 60s. This is pretty old. It's from Japan. So it was in that time frame, late 60s, early 70s, when Japan was sending a lot of stuff over here. And look at the adorable trivet. You can put this on your wall. You can put it on your table and put some dang old taters on there. Who cares? Who knows? Who knows what the future holds? Thanks for watching Mid-Mod Money. Remember to hit the like button. You guys are great, and always round up.